Hello, Butler Law Firm. My name is Carl Penick, and I am a second-year college student attempting to transfer out of community college. I go to Lone Star College, and this is my attempt to earn your scholarship. Now, the scholarship question is, what would I do to try to change the world and make it a better place? Well, I see my role as changing the world to make it into a better place and to improve the lives of the people in my community is to change the way that we are dependent on cars in our society. Now, this is a problem that is very prevalent in our country, and especially Houston, where I grew up and live currently. I mean, look out your window. The amount of cars in our world is frankly sickening to me, and it is a problem that I really am passionate about solving. This is a topic that I've covered quite a lot in my education, actually. I've written an essay on it, and it's just something that really interests me. And the way that I want to fix this problem is actually through my education and trying to make something of myself, to try to make this try to make this issue non-existent. That's the goal. But yeah, I really want to go into political science for a bachelor. I want to get a bachelor's degree in political science, and I really want to use that to get into a law school. Now, getting into law school, I could go into law, or my intention is to go into public policy. And by going to public policy, I would try to be in a situation where I could actually make a positive change for my community and my environment. Seeing how cars cause so much damage in our world, it's really sad. And I really want to be a part of the change. I want to do something for my community, for my world, and I want to be somebody who people can look up to and say, this guy really made the world a better place. And ultimately, that is what I'm running on. That is the reason that I decided to go into political science. That is the reason that I, have my dream of going to a law school. It's to make the world a better place. And my goal to make the world a better place, my plan, is to make our society less dependent on cars and provide alternatives. There's a lot of alternatives, and a lot of these alternatives I've actually, researched pretty well. The city that I live in, Houston, the city that I've grown up in, and I've witnessed these problems that have occurred for so long, and that there's seemingly no help. There's so many solutions. And, there's trains, there's walkability of cities. It just requires a little bit of that little bit of effort. In high school, there was a saying, 212, where the little extra degree of effort will make all the change. And that's really what I'm interested in. So I really want to introduce those changes. I grew up in Luleå, Sweden. I moved to Houston shortly thereafter. But Luleå is a very walkable city. You have a grocery store, and you could walk to the grocery store from your home in 5 minutes. It's really crazy. But I wouldn't have believed it if, I wasn't born there, and if I didn't, travel there sometimes. I wouldn't believe it because where I grew up, where I live right now in Cypress, which is a smaller part of Houston, you gotta drive a very long time to get to a grocery store. And it's just, wow, how did it get to this point? How did it get to this point that you need a car for everything? And I really want to, like I said so many times before, I want to be the change. I want to make something of myself, and I want to be a shining light in my community and for other people who also suffer from this problem. And I want to do everything in my power to ensure that this is not a problem anymore. Thank you so much for watching my video and for considering me for the application. It really means the most. Thank you.